Good morning, everybody. It's so nice to see you today on this beautiful episode of whatever it is I decide to do. In today's episode, me, myself, and I will talk to you about how to play League of Legends like no one else ever could. But before I get into that, let me answer a question for you guys. Well, you four? Is that correct? You four? Okay, he asks, who's voicing the outro cute little fuck voice effect, Aigey? And that little voice effect thing would actually be me. I made that voice. I used my Logitech G430 to make the outro sound, and I actually have a video clip of me doing so. But I'll release that later. When I hit 100,000 subscribers, I'll actually show the video of me recording that particular part. It's really short, but you know, might as well. Anyway, continuing on from that, today I want to talk to you guys about dealing with games you just cannot win and what you can do. Now, for me recently, I had one of the weirdest games of League of Legends that I've played in a while. I was trying out the new brand. I wanted to check and see all of the changes with the new champions in League. Not necessarily new champions, but changes to them. I wanted to see what the brand changes were. I wanted to see what the Syndra changes were like, but I got a chance to play brand. I was playing him support, and I had probably one of the worst games that I have ever played in quite some time. We had some total bullshit things happen. But of course, we still played the game out. We still had fun. But it brought me to today's question. It's like, what do you guys do if your games don't go so well? I know we don't always win our games. We don't always do the best. And, you know, sometimes we may be very hostile towards our team. Sometimes we may just be like, you know, it's just a game. For me, sometimes what I have to do, if I know that this game is an absolute loss, I will step away and go do something else for like a few minutes. Because sometimes I just feel like it's just not even worth it to be there. Like, after seeing some of the things happening in this game, I have just decided that, you know, maybe I should go let my dog out, or maybe I should just go to the bathroom. But sitting here and enduring this hell is not fun for me at the moment, so I think I'm going to step away for a moment. I mean, granted, it doesn't always happen, but sometimes when it does, it's just not very fun. So my first response is to, all right, let's see how much we can salvage this game. And if it's just not a possibility, then my next guess is like, all right, let's take a moment to figure out what we possibly can do. But in the comments below, I would love to hear what you guys have to say about what you think would be the best way to handle a game that's just completely unwinnable and a team that does not want to surrender. Eventually our team surrendered, but until that happened, there was one surrender vote that did not go through. And my idea for the game is I just wanted to go do something else because team didn't want to surrender, game wasn't going very well, and I didn't feel like that game needed to continue any longer with what was going on. I didn't really agree too much with the build path of my AD carry, but it's not really too much of their fault. I'm not going to sit there and be upset at them. I'm more or less going to try and figure out what I can do better next time. I missed a lot of skills that I shouldn't have. I made some mistakes that I shouldn't have. I missed a kill. I missed a really easy double kill when Blitzcrank was trying to take a pink ward from our bottom side tri-bush, and I just didn't kill them. So I got kind of sad about that. And then I watched Caitlyn die to him somehow. But at the end of the day, I think the best thing sometimes to do is just step away. If the game's just so ridiculous and it just couldn't even possibly have, this game is just absolutely ridiculous. Just sometimes I just step away because it's like, okay, well, you know, for some of us this is a huge waste of time. For others of us, this is just not even fun. So it's like, what's the point? But some people just try to play it out, which I do sometimes. I try to play games out and see how it goes, see if we can possibly win the game. But, you know, sometimes things are just way too out of hand for much to happen aside from you guys just being like, all right, it's time to throw in the towel. Let's call it a day. But yeah, go ahead and leave a comment below telling me about how you deal with bad games, what you do when a bad game comes up. Do you try to surrender? What happens if the surrender vote fails? Just let me know, and I would love to hear from you guys. Also, if you guys want to join my Discord, I know I've been talking about this in all my videos. You're probably tired of hearing it by now, but for those of you that have not heard it, my Discord, I will leave a link in the description below for those of you guys that would actually be very interested in coming to the Discord and asking me more questions of whatever they may be, or just talking with me directly if you want to. But I will definitely leave that link in the description below. Aside from that, thank you guys as always for watching the video, and if you would like to like and subscribe, that definitely helps me out so much, and I very much appreciate you guys. And of course, I will see you guys in the next episode of whatever it is I decide to do. All right, guys, love you all. Peace.